In this video, I'm going to show how to instantly relieve stomach pain. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So if you're dealing with a lot of stomach pain, maybe a really bad upset stomach, definitely check this video out because I'm going to show easy exercises that can offer instant relief even within 30 seconds. Just a quick note, each one of these exercises works differently. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. This is called the gas relieving stretch, and just like the name implies, it's going to help release trapped gas and bloating that can lead to an upset stomach and stomach pain. For this one, we're going to lie flat on our back in bed or on a floor. Have your legs roughly hip-width apart. You're going to straighten one leg while the other knee is kept bent. Take your hands cupped right around your knee. Now slowly pull this knee towards your chest until you feel a light activation of the muscles around the hip that works into the lower back, but you should also start to feel a contraction of the abdominal muscles. Really focus on feeling that. Once we do, we're going to hold this and now press our upper back, shoulders, and head straight down into the floor. It should feel like a light contraction of the muscles in that area too. So we're going to hold this and now take 5 deep breaths in and out. But when you take a deep breath in, breathe in through your nose and exhale, let it out through your mouth. So it looks just like this. Again, we want to do 5 deep breaths. But let's take this one to the next level, see if we can get some more relief. So I'm going to hold this original position, but this time around, I'm going to lift my shoulders and head up like this and curl my head forward, taking my chin towards my chest. At this point, you should feel a really deep contraction of those abdominal muscles, so build into that. At this point, we're going to hold it and now take 5 deep breaths in and out. From there, just relax, take a breather. On the next repetition though, we're going to focus on the other side and repeat this whole process. But I would try to do both sides at least twice, but you might find that one position just really gives you the urge to have to pass gas, take a little toot. At that point, let it all out, and I hope this gives you very quick relief. This exercise can help with stomach pain by reducing cramping and overall tension across the belly. We're going to start on a floor on all fours. Have your hands roughly shoulder width apart, legs roughly hip width apart, and you're going to grab a pillow and wedge it right behind your knees. Now slowly walk your hands forward until you feel a light stretch form in your back. Once you feel that, take your fingers, grip into the floor so they don't slip during this exercise. We're now going to tuck our chin towards our chest and rock our whole body backward, taking our butt towards our heels. Build into this one to the point where it feels like you're sitting on that pillow. You're now going to allow your chest and your stomach to relax by letting them sag towards the floor. So at this point, it should feel like a really deep, full body stretch. But we want to focus on relaxing as much as we can. So hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. And during that time period, just do nice, slow, controlled breathing. You're going to release it by rocking forward and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. To take this one to the next level, tilt your upper body towards one side. So I'm tilting a little bit towards my right, and then I'm going to repeat. What you're going to notice is it stretches off to the side, especially over those abdominal muscles, a little bit differently. So give that a try towards the right and also towards the left. If you notice any of those positions are offering more relief, keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. Here's a really good seated exercise that can quickly reduce pressure around our stomach, but also help with things like constipation and bloating. So the first movement, we're going to start with very good upright posture. Just have your back nice and straight, legs roughly hip width apart. You're going to take your arms and overlap them in front of you, kind of like a genie position. Now slowly turn through your waist and lower back towards one side until you feel a really good activation of the abdominal muscles that works across the ribs into your back. Hold this comfortably for a second or two and then repeat this on the other side. Do this nice and slowly for 15 to 20 repetitions. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. But let's take this one to the next level, throw a couple more movements in to see if we can get some more relief. This next one is going to focus more on helping to relieve constipation. So we're going to take our hands and grab right off to the side of our chair. Now do a nice slow marching motion, driving one knee upward towards your chest. You want to drive it up to the point where you feel a really good activation of the muscles around the hip, working across the pelvic floor and then finally across your abdominal muscles. Hold this for a second or two and then repeat this on the other side. Do this nice and slowly for 15 to 20 repetitions. So the last movement is going to focus a little bit more on bloating by helping to reduce, or I should say release, trapped gas. For this one, it's called the forward fold, and we're going to take our knees and we're going to press them outward as much as we can until our chest will comfortably fit through our legs. At this point, you're just going to allow your arms and hands to rest straight down towards the floor. Now slowly start to curl or round your back forward by lowering your chest towards the floor and taking your chin towards your chest like this, and just keep reaching downward towards the floor to the point where your hands are either touching or you're getting really close to it. What you want to do is just allow your body to relax into this one. Let gravity pull your body weight down. And at this point, you're now going to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and do nice, slow, controlled breathing. When you take a deep breath in, breathe in through your nose, and when you let it out, breathe out through your mouth. So we're going to hold that position, come back up, and then repeat this 2 to 3 times. And I hope at that point you will get the urge to have to pass some of that trapped gas. But I would try to go through all of these positions. You're going to find that one just offers the most relief. And at that point, keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. This exercise is going to help stimulate the digestive system and help reduce bloating. We're going to start on a floor on all fours. Have your hands roughly shoulder width apart, legs roughly hip width apart. So let me break this exercise down first and then I will demonstrate it. The first part is called the cat-cow. So for the cow position, we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and allow our stomach to sag downward towards the floor. So it puts a little bit of an arch into the lower back. You want to hold that for a second or two, and then you're going to exhale through your mouth and then arch your upper back towards the ceiling like this and try to draw your belly button upward towards your spine so it kind of looks like an angry cat. Again, you're going to hold that for a second or two and then just repeat this by taking a deep breath in, allowing your stomach to sag down, and then go back up. So it looks just like this. And I would try to do that at least 10 to 15 times, but if you feel like it's helping out, just keep doing it over and over again until everything feels like it's nice and loose. But if you really want to take this one to the next level, you can start to add in what are called hip circles. I wouldn't do this one in public. So while you do the cat-cow, just go from side to side. You can swing like a pendulum, you can swing forward, backward. I would try to experiment with as many different positions as possible until you find one that just really is helping with tightness, or it just feels like it gives you the urge to have to pass gas or even have to go to the bathroom. This is called the natural pooing position, and it is great for relieving constipation and releasing trapped gas. So for most people, this tends to be the position that you go to the bathroom, but it's not ideal. In fact, what it can do is kink the colon and rectum, leading to a buildup of feces and trapped gas that leads to an upset stomach and stomach pain. So to fix this, all you need is something to rest your feet on that will make it where your knees are higher than your hips. So a wastebasket works perfectly. You can also use a stack of books, but again, your knees need to be higher than your hips. So at this point, I like to relax into it. Have my back nice and straight, really good posture, and you can take your arms and hands and rest them on your knees for support. It's all about relaxing with this one, so focus on your breathing. Take a deep breath in through your nose, let it out through your mouth, and keep doing that over and over again. It could take a couple minutes, maybe even 3 to 5 minutes before you finally start to relax and get that urge to either pass some of that trapped gas or have to go to the bathroom. And at that point, just let it all out. But the next time that you go to the bathroom, give this method a try. I think that you're going to be really surprised how well it works, not only for bowel movements, but also helping with an upset stomach or stomach pain. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.